started in 2006, Al-Salam Institute in Oxford, and since then it has been very successful. And I taught there many important works in Hadith and Fiqh and Tafsir.
My name is Amin Al-Astwani. I'm 22 years old and I'm a first year PhD student at the University of Manchester Law School. The reason I started studying with Al-Salam and not other institutions is mainly because of the classes they provide. I don't think there's anyone who teaches Bukhari in the country, and if they do, not to the level that Shaykh Akram does. So it's mainly for the high level, high profile scholarship that they provide.
My name is Shahid Hussain. I live in Borehamwood, and for me the course itself has been absolutely brilliant. I mean, I'm someone who works full time, and I was looking for a credible course, Islamic course, which could fulfill my needs, my intellectual needs, and also, help me to develop as a Muslim. And Al-Salam is just perfect.
So my name is Shaykh Saeed. I'm 32 years old, and I'm currently an academic general practice trainee, so a doctor in training. I started my studies before I came to university here in Oxford in 2001, and I'd done about 3 or 4 years of Darul Uloom, so kind of the traditional Dars al-Nizami course. Never completed it, unfortunately, and I was keen to continue my studies. And in Oxford at the time, there were some things going on, but nothing in a kind of systematic, organised way. And Al-Salam, alhamdulillah, they offered that through Shaykh Akram.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Salah Sharif. I'm a student. I just finished a law and politics degree, and I'm going to start a master's in history, inshallah. And I'm from Manchester. Well, my favourite lesson has to be Bukhari, just because it's so unique. We've studied so many fiqh and tafsir classes before in other institutions, but I've never come across a class on hadith like the Shaykh does. So my favourite is Bukhari and Tirmidhi.
But when I teach in Islamic Institute, the main purpose is to basically to train those people who are going to be future ulama and future thinker. So my main focus basically is to train them to how to understand, to think, and to be able to learn from different sources, in more scholarly way. So basically, the training basically is more professional and more academic in Islam Institute.
The books covered are very classical books that aren't usually taught in the West. And the good thing is it's in a university setting, in a classroom setting, in a more professional setting, outside maybe the traditional madrasa setting.
I recommend the classes for several reasons. First and foremost, you're not going to be disappointed. I mean, the classes are so well prepared. So much professionalism has gone into them. So if you are looking to gain an understanding of Islam and further your knowledge and to get a deeper insight into the religion, I would say from my experience this is ideal, this is brilliant.
The administration is really quite professional. A lot of the time when you come to a course, the knowledge is there, but the administration is sometimes lacking, and it becomes quite frustrating. But actually with Al-Salam, it's very professional. It's a nice mix between professionalism and a warm atmosphere.
I'd recommend Al-Salam to anybody who's interested in furthering their knowledge. But as Shaykh Akram, and he made this point earlier today as well, that knowledge is obviously a means towards an end, and that end is ultimately guidance and remaining steadfast.
The real thing that Islam wants actually the people should have sound knowledge, and then their actions should be based on that sound knowledge. So that's the real part in Islam, obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the messenger, and this obedience should be based on the proper knowledge of the Quran Sunnah. So that my focus is that people learn things properly, they get the sound knowledge, and then I act upon that, and they get the real piety, not the piety which basically just feelings and emotions.
It's a traditional knowledge, but it's appropriate for our modern day lifestyle as well. So coming to the class, it really changes the way you think about knowledge and how to apply it.
Very well-rounded, very beneficial, and inshallah life-changing classes.
يمتطي العز بعزم من حديد، إنه ليث البرايا ثابت. يمتطي العز بعزم من حديد، يمتطي العز بعزم من حديد. كن سعيدا كن فريدا، عش بفخر في الحياة، لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه. كن سعيدا كن فريدا، عش بفخر في الحياة، لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه.